Do you guys get a lot of pleasure or enjoyment?
Oh, yeah.
Satisfaction?
Yeah.
Or an ego boost?
All over.
Out of you guys getting interaction on social media?
No.
No.
Not at all.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. I like engaging with my fans.
I like engaging with them, but I don't get like pleasure. Like, you know how some people they post something? Like whether something has a shit ton of likes or very little likes, it doesn't really affect me because what I want to put out there is what I want to put out there. And I'm not really doing it for the likes. Versus I've seen people where like, oh no, this one has so many. Oh, how did it drop so low? Like it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah, nah, it's not today. It's more so like, I like when I post a video and the fans find other things that are funny and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I like
can
that.
say some shit back and like we go back and forth and then other people jump in the conversation. I like that type of engagement.
Cool.
That's
We
pretty
have
cool.
some funny fucking fans.
They be so fucking funny, dude.
The comments sometimes crack me the fuck up and I'm like, oh shit, I should have thought of that for the caption, motherfucker.
Yes. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. I'd be like, fuck, I should take it down and redo it because that shit is great.
Steal my fans' jokes.
That's why people out there don't know their own potential, and that's why we're all successful. Thank you.
Because they don't know that.
Thank you for doubting yourself.
Thank you for not trying and being motivated.
We are so lucky.
There's this new app. It's called Botnet. And this is a social network simulator where you are the only human along with millions of bots who are obsessed with you.
Sounds like a mom.
That is a crazy.
Exactly. They're like, if you're tired of your mom being the only one to like your stuff, go on Botnet. So here's an example.
Now you got 20 moms.
So you could know what it feels like to pretty much go viral.
Yeah. So this one example, it says, "Hey everyone, it's me, Randall. I just set up my botnet and I'm excited to hang with you all. It has 473,707 likes."
Oh shit.
And some of the comments, because they're bots, they don't really make sense. So like the first one here, it says, "I'm so proud of you and hope you're able to find a good job." The other one says, "That is one happy looking dog." And the other one says, "I thought I was the only one."
There is a point though where there's too many damn comments. Have you ever try to go through them? Like there's an enjoyable amount where there's certain times when it's like you post something and if it's under 100, it's an enjoyable amount of comments and you're like, great interaction, right? But when it gets to that 1,000 mark, it's just, the importance of everything just blends. Because I do enjoy Instagram comments because sometimes some funny shit comes out of a photo, right? And sometimes videos too, when I'm searching through the comments, it's like, oh, that was funny. I didn't even notice that. Like they'll find a fucking booger on a wall at like timestamp 3 minutes. And I'm like, how the fuck did you see
I've
that?
met some people who will go through fucking 1,000, 2,000 comments. Not even kidding.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that takes
Obsessed.
a lot of time.
They're obsessed, dude.
My max is like 500. And that's like because I know that it's not 500 comics. Like some people are gonna, out of that 500, at least 150 are gonna be just emojis.
Yeah, but after a while, doesn't it blend and lose its significance? Because it's just like
I get that because I don't go through every single one.
my eyes get tired. I'm like, I can't fucking look at all these letters.
Yeah, sometimes I kind of scroll for the ones that have the most likes too, and see what they're talking about, and then that's good, and then I'll like respond back to that to keep it going. But yeah, at that certain point, it does like lose the thrill.
For me, I usually am trolling, and so I always look for my real fans, like the people who really know what I'm doing, and then there's always the people who don't have no idea what's
Oh, because
going
you
on.
attract a lot of trolls, huh?
Yeah. So I look for the people who know what I'm doing, and I'm like, you guys are really my people, but then the other people.
But since you're a troll, aren't the other people like your bread and butter? Because you're actually.
Yeah. No, I need them for sure, but the people that give me delight, what you're talking about, the joy, it comes from the people who really.
Because they know what you're really doing. The other people, they think they know what you're doing, but the other one know what you're really doing.
Steve,
So
this is
you
how he
know
takes pictures.
people that literally go in and read.
You need 10 million filters.
Yep. No, I don't use filters.
Oh, sorry, that's
Oh,
your
so-
natural face.
So you know when people. So you know of these people that like literally read
Yes.
every fucking comment.
Yes.
What have you observed them and seen? Like, what do they do? Because
I feel like we're in social media, but we know those, but we'd stay away from them. Because they scare the fuck out of me.
Right. No, it's not that though. I feel bad for them. It's more like a pity thing. It's like
They need validation.
It's not pity because I see myself so much better than them. I just feel bad that they need that validation so much that they have to go through all that shit.
Have you watched them go through this experience?
Yeah.
So what is that like? I want to live through you.
This is years ago, but yeah, basically it's like you watch somebody scrolling a little too much and then they're kind of internalizing things while they're scrolling.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
then they kind of open up about what they scroll through and you're like, damn, dude, really? Like you really care that much about that. But by the way, it's not invalid that they feel that way. It's just crazy to see
Put
that
themselves in the
destructive
situation.
behavior.
Yeah.
That's the part.
And that they willfully partake in it.
That part.
It's crazy.
Doughboy will
comments?
read
Or
the
more?
comments on the live that we do. Like it was me, him, and Kev, and we were having a conversation about if a white person saying the N-word, and Doughboy said, this is live too. He's like, I don't really care if a white guy calls me a nigga. You know, like it's all in the intent that he does it and all this type of stuff. And it was like, rah, like they started going in, yo, cancel Doughboy, put Tahir on us.
Oh, I thought you said white people that finally felt liberated went in and just said N-word, N-word, N-word.
No. So, but Doughboy will go through and read each one of those comments, knowing what you just said was like it was inciting a riot, and now you're feeling some type of way because they told you how they felt about the foolishness that you said, and he becomes a prisoner of that moment. Like, man, they ain't really fucking with me. All of that. It's like, well, you're an influencer. People listen to what you say. They believe that it has some validity to it. And so when you say something like that, which is counterproductive of everything that we've tried to work for progressively as a race, and you say, I don't care if people call me a nigga, it don't bother me. We're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
By the way, I'll say this right now. I've said this forever. I think anybody has the right to say whatever the fuck they want, but then everybody has the right to judge it however the fuck they want.
Exactly.
That's all.
It was just like that, the video of the rapper. It was a white battle rapper. He was rapping against this black dude, and he said, he literally started the ball with, they said I can't say the N-word in this battle. Well, my nigga, he was finna say, I just called your bluff. But as soon as he said, well, my nigga, bop, hit in the mouth. Instant karma.
Shit.
Immediately. No time wasted. Instant. He didn't get the A out. Well, my nigga, right there. His boy had to step up and push the other guy back. But his boy was a black dude, and I was just like, to be in the room, and his boy feel like, cause that's your boy, so you want to protect your boy, but it's also like my race. So like, he just was like, hey man, go ahead, calm down. I wish somebody would have just yelled out, slavery, and just say,
I want a bad life.
he would have switched that. But it's like in that moment, like Doughboy didn't take it into consideration. It's not just you that you're speaking for in that moment, right? Because y'all got thousands of people watching you live right now, and you're speaking on your behalf, which is cool. You should have that freedom, but just know that people are going to judge you off of that, especially something as sensitive. Yes, especially something as sensitive as that, and it's a word that we've tried to take the power back and some of the sting away from, but the history is still there.
Listen, Eddie Bravo, right, is Joe Rogan's buddy, but my point is that
He's a flat earther.
He's a flat earther. That when I say Eddie Bravo, you think flat earther. He brought that on himself.
And he gets mad
by talking openly about flat earth stuff. So when you hear Eddie Bravo, he just answered exactly my point.
Flat earther,
and
not
that's
a
all I'm
jiu-jitsu
saying.
master.
There are consequences to you saying certain things. Just deal with it. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but just deal with it.
It is freedom of speech. It's just not freedom from consequence.
That's all.
Yeah.
From
That's
social
all.
perception or whatever.
That's
Like
all I
people are
have.
gonna believe what they're gonna believe.
But if you're on botnet, you have freedom of whatever the fuck you want to say because
They go nice.
botnet
They say racist things to you.
they have said that they do not save any of your information, so whatever you say is like going into the void, and these bots will respond, and it will not make sense, but at least you get interaction.
If you say racist things, would they respond back to you with those words?
Like, hey, cool, I love your work.
Yeah, so I mean, another example says, lady at the post office called me ugly. And then someone responds, that's a terrible idea. Another one says, I'm glad your pup is okay.
Oh my
Another one
God.
says, so sweet, I love her smile.
Oh, it's just random shit.
Random.
Oh, I thought they took the words that you said and repeated it.
That'd be smart.
Yeah, I don't think they have an algorithm for
you're
that.
kinda
Like that's some Google shit, right?
Well,
Google
they
assistant shit.
They do a little bit because here's another response. So it was lady at the post office called me ugly. The response says, I thought you were going to send me back to the post office with your dog. So they did use post office. But
Are people gonna get the same satisfaction though if they're screaming into the void? And because one of the satisfactions is knowing that real people liked your stuff or are commenting, but now it's just all a bunch of views. Because it's like making a post and then having your friend that's a graphic designer put 1 million views on it, you know, and then you get that back.
But it's also, I think it's similar to people who play Sims.
yeah.
And Minecraft and just build
bots.
all of these worlds.
Yes.
And the same thing as people who bought fans or bought fans or subscribers and just to have that number up. Like it might just be a gratification thing to think that many people like what you say or value what you say.
Or people that buy subscription from a cam girl.
Yeah.
And they have a relationship with them, and they know it's fake, but they still.
Well, they thought it was fake. It started fake, but then they're like, I'm not sure.
they're still into it,
I don't
yeah.
know what's going on right now. Like,
What was this? About what?
Cam girl.
Cam girls.
Subscription.
Oh.
Because you know, it's not a real relationship, right?
Yeah.
But people, I mean, we live in this world now where reality's all fucked up and it's like twisted.
Well, yeah, I mean, now we
people
have
don't know-
botnet.
Like, so yeah, like if a bot is saying some shit to you or whatever, it's like some people might even enjoy that because they're not getting anything.
Yeah, from anyone.
That's exactly the point, I think, because like some of these posts, like I mentioned before, they have like over hundreds of thousands of likes and interaction, like all the comments, even though they don't make sense. Like for people that just get that gratification out of like, I'm important, even though it's not real,
Yeah.
this is for them.
Wow.
to what Doughboy was saying, when you hear Louis C.K. saying the N-word in his bit, what do you think of that? What's your take on that?
You can say what you want, but there will be consequences. I'm not the hugest Louis C.K. fan. I've actually never even seen him say it because I don't watch his stand-up like that.
He did it a very clever way.
Yeah, I find it, interesting to see how other people react. Like to find somebody like a Chris Rock who thinks it's okay for Louis C.K. to do it. I would want to see him in a situation where a random white person said it, and then kind of judge off his character because I feel like it's a word that is reserved like for those communities. And this is what I said on the podcast. It's like, I've seen gay guys call each other the F word back and forth. I've seen women engaged in conversation calling each other bitches back and forth. That's their community. I would not have a conversation with a female and be like, bitch, you ain't gonna believe. I would do it jokingly with one of my homeboys, but I wouldn't call a female like a bitch. You ain't gonna, like, it's not my community. I'm not engulfed in that enough. I don't know I'm aware of some of their gripes and their hurdles, but I'm not in there. So I don't feel comfortable expressing that term of endearment the way they use it. The same way with the LGBTQI community.
Gay guys call each other bitch.
I know they do. They call each other bitch, and they also call each other the F word. But that's their community, and I respect the fact that I'm not in that community well enough to call them that because that's their term of endearment. So nigga is like our term of endearment. We took that from a place of disparity and just everything harsh and horrible about the early centuries of this country, and turned it into something that we can greet each other with, we can call each other out on.
You took the power back.
It's a lot. Yeah. So, but that's in our community.
Yeah.
So when people use that who are outside of that community, just know that you're at risk of offending somebody who looks at that word as something more than just a word.
Yeah. That's why it's not funny to me, because Louis C.K.'s bit is very smart, very good. But it's just when I hear it, you focus on the word more than the bit, and so
it takes
to me,
away
it's
from
not
the
funny.
joke.
So that's why I wouldn't use it doing a stand-up bit, even though I believe in language and just
Freedom.
Yourself,
Yeah.
freedom. But fuck, dude, if it takes the audience out of the joke, then you're fucking up.
Especially right now, I believe that there isn't a consensus in the black community with the word, because some people say don't use it at all.
Right.
Some
Yes.
people say it's cool, but just for us or whatever, right? But I remember in the 90s, almost everyone said it.
Yeah.
Like everyone, but not to make it okay.
Yeah.
But also in the 90s, everyone wasn't online.
Yeah.
So like, if we grew up together and we've been friends for like 20 years or whatever, that's different. And then if a black guy doesn't know me and I use it like we're homies, there's no rapport.
Right.
And it's like, what the fuck? Don't say that shit.
There's also
Yeah.
this bullshit of like there's like this monolithic culture where it's like, hey Bart, you're Asian, you speak for all Asians right now. Hey Tahir, you're speaking for all black people right now. Like it's a bunch of bullshit. Like,
It is. It depends on the relationship that you have with that person.
Yeah.
And because everything's online now,
Yeah.
I just stay away from the word. Everyone should stay away from it because it's not your word to own or say.
White people are not the only people who are multidimensional who can have different opinions about things. Like
Yeah.
like women, men, black people, white people, Asian people, like
Gay,
Mexican
straight.
people, they all have different fucking opinions.
Yeah.
That's the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
But the fact that people don't think that and they go, well, you're a woman, how can you think that? Blows my
Yeah,
mind. Blows
that's
my
the
mind.
weird shit.
Blows my mind.